The New England Patriots need this against the Tennessee Titans. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots on the daily, pushing out Patriots content for people just like you who cannot get enough Patriots football. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tennessee Titans are up on the docket tomorrow against the Patriots. Today, what we're going to be talking about are the three things the Patriots need to do to win this contest as well. One of my favorite things to talk about on Saturday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking Vegas odds as well. We talk a little Drake Maye news as well as trade talk, rumors, and actually some fact. So we're going to jump into that at the end, so don't miss out. So today, first, the keys to the game when it comes to the New England Patriots, three major keys. We look at the Tennessee Titans. Defensively, they have a decent defense. They have held some teams at bay at times. Now, granted, they are missing their star cornerback, Snead, which will probably pose to be an issue for them. But when it comes down to it, their defense is not bad. So the biggest thing for the New England Patriots is to solidify the run, get the run game going with Ramondre Stevenson, Antonio Gibson, and Hasty if he's going to play a series or so. So when it comes down to it, really setting the tone for the run game. Now, if Drake Maye ends up playing, I think that will be good for the rushing attack because we know he is mobile, and there has been times this year that he has actually been the leading rusher, and I believe that was actually the past two games. So against the Houston Texans and against the Jets, I believe he was a leading rusher. But that being said, they need to win that battle because, again, that will only open up the pass and help them. So that's one of the big things. Win the rushing attack, really sinking in, and once they do that, open up to the pass. Next, one of the big keys is holding Calvin Ridley at bay. If he starts tearing us up, it is not going to be good. We look at games in the past where wide receivers have absolutely torched the New England Patriots. We look back at the game against the Seattle Seahawks when both DK Metcalf and Smith Njigba also had crazy games statistically against the Patriots, ended up taking the win. And so really being able to keep him at bay. And again, I think if he's going to be going up against Christian Gonzalez at times, he is going to be able to lock him down. So I think that will be key. As well, not giving up big plays. Calvin Ridley, even though in their blowout win against the Lions, there was times before the Lions really took control of that game where Calvin Ridley did have some great deep catches of 20-plus yards. And there was times that you thought, hey, maybe they're going to make this a game. And they definitely didn't. But we need to understand the New England Patriots are not the Detroit Lions. So, again, being able to hold Calvin Ridley at bay. And last but not least, and this is one of the most basic ones, usually I say turnover, win the turnover battle. Sure, that's important. But the biggest thing, especially if it's Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, is converting in the red zone. Getting to the red zone, especially on this Tennessee Titans defense, that is a little better than defenses, an average defense, I would say, in the NFL. You look at them, and if you get into the red zone, you got to convert. You got to convert. It will absolutely be shooting ourselves in the foot if we go in there and do not convert in the red zone. And again, I think the biggest things that we can do is continuously try to get the ball to pop on some mesh route concepts, some possibly some screens, in getting that working, because a lot of times you're baiting people into those passes that help open up those deep vertical passes to Kayshon Boutte, case in point, Drake Maye's first touchdown pass up the sideline. So again, those are the biggest things that we need to look at. Now, when we look at Vegas odds, one of my favorite things to talk about, in past weeks, it has been the other team, usually by close to a touchdown. The Jets, I believe, was a touchdown, or it was a 6.5. I can't remember. Comment below if you remember what that was, but I believe it was a touchdown. That was not the case for Vegas. 3.5 seems much more realistic for an NFL game, especially for a team like the Tennessee Titans. But again, I would be hitting the Patriots plus 145. Again, if I bet $100, I win $145. as for the Titans, I bet $175. I win $100. That is the whole purpose of those numbers. Now, the over-under 38, I think that's actually pretty realistic for these two offenses. But again, I do think the Patriots are going to surprise people, especially if Jacoby can play like he did at the end of that Jets game, or if it's Drake Maye in there. I think that they're going to be putting up closer to 30 points. And so when it comes down to it, I think this team is ready to surprise some people against the Tennessee Titans. My prediction for the game is going to be final score 28-17 in favor of the New England Patriots. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. I really, truly believe that the Patriots have gained some momentum. We got to remember that Will Levis, this is his first game back. The Titans have a lot of injuries. They had 10 people who did not participate in practice the other day. Granted, a lot of them are questionable, and so some of them will play, but they have a lot of key contributors like Spears at running back, who's the second-string running back, Snead at cornerback, their star cornerback, and then other positions, including the offensive line and defensive line. So when it comes down to it, that is going to be rough for them. Again, comment below what do you think your predictions are as well. What do you think about the keys to the game? What are some other keys besides Holden Ridley dominating the rushing attack as well as converting in the red zone? What are some other big ones you think that we need to do? And as well, we need to add on that rushing attack. That is part in part the offensive line. The offensive line needs to hold it down. Next, we talk about some trade speculation. Guys, this is always crazy. Listen, everyone in the news is crazy about the New England Patriots right now getting a number one receiver. This one being thrown out there is DK Metcalf. I'm going to tell you right now, nope, that's not going to happen. Jordan Addison, nope, not going to happen. Again, if the Patriots are smart, I don't think they're going to be throwing all this ton of money right now. Though I don't mind DK Metcalf. His diet is wild because he eats like Skittles and candy and stuff. But anyways, yeah, he's a young talent. I don't disagree. But again, is that what we want to be looking into right now? But as well, there are there are rumors, but I think there's also some very valid evidence that there's been some teams that have been truly interested in KJ Osborne and Tyquan Thornton, especially Tyquan Thornton for his size and for his speed. Again, I'm still not ready to sell Tyquan Thornton. Osborne, I don't care. I would be willing to trade him. But Thornton, I think he still has potential. The thing is, he needs to have those targets. So I think that's the biggest thing. I'm not ready to sell on him. Last but not least, Drake Maye. It is still a possibility that he is under center on Sunday. I think it'll probably be most likely a game time decision. We will see when it comes down to it. So we're hoping that, in my opinion, I think Drake Maye puts us obviously in the best position to win. But again, Jacoby proved me wrong against the Jets. I really thought it was going to go downhill when he came in. He didn't, and I think he did his job, and I wish he would have done that earlier on in the season as well. But again, he came in, did what he was supposed to do as a backup. And it was probably hard for the Jets, who prepared for Drake Maye, but then ended up getting Jacoby Brissett. And we all know AVP has talked about how he calls plays differently for both quarterbacks. So again, comment below. Tell me what's your prediction for the game. What are some key things the Patriots need to do to get this win, as well as any trade speculation that is always open for debate. There we go, or conversation. We truly appreciate it. Again, this is Sports Talk Patriots. Drop your comment below. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. We'll talk to you later. Peace.